Good morning, family. Wow, I got some incredible news this morning. And so timely, right? We're bucking up on Thanksgiving, and there's so many things to be thankful for and so many things to be grateful for. But we had been praying, myself, my husband, my prayer warriors, my mom, my family, my friends had been praying for a little boy. I will not divulge too much information like name and things of that nature because I want to be respectful of his mom, and I haven't gotten clearing yet. I'm sure that I will, but I just could not hold this anymore. So we had been praying for a little boy who had gotten sick, and he had some internal bleeding, and doctors could not find out what was going on. On top of that, he had COVID. So, he's been bleeding and he's throwing up, and all of these things are happening. And we got word that if we could pray, asking if we could pray, and we began to pray, and I called on my prayer warriors who are amazing sisters, and they began to pray, and my mom and her husband began to pray, and we're staying in prayer and we're believing God, right? So I like to tell people that healing comes. It doesn't always come in the form that we want. It doesn't always come on this side, but healing comes. And the word says, Isaiah 53:5, but he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement for our peace was upon him, and by his stripes we are healed. And we always say that, God, by your stripes we're healed. So we kept saying, God, heal his little body. 4 years old, heal his little body. And the doctors couldn't figure out what was going on, and he was getting worse. And according to the world, he should not make it, right? According to the world, it's inevitable, if you will. Let's just make him comfortable, is the words that came. But can I tell you this morning, I got the report that last night I got the report that he was going home, that he just started getting better. God can do a mighty thing. You know, he's still in the miracle making business, but all he requires, faith the size of a mustard seed, and prayer. Prayer can move mountains. Sometimes we say, my prayer is not going to do anything. We often feel the same way about voting, but let's leave that over there. We say prayer is not going to do anything. Who am I to pray? What is that going to do? You have no idea. And in God fashion, right? He's not getting better, is what they said. We've tried everything. We've tested him for everything. We don't understand what's going on. And God shows up in a way where you can't help but say it's God. You can't tell me those doctors did not look at God a little bit differently today. You can't tell me whether they said it or not. They didn't say, well, come on now, we didn't do anything different. What changed? Somebody said, there's a man named Jesus. That did something for me this morning. That did something for me this morning. We're living our life often in, well, tomorrow's going to come, and, things are going to happen, and this is just life. And then God swoops in and reminds us, I'm still in the miracle making business. I'm still hearing your prayers. I'm still coming and doing what I said I would do. Let's continue to stand on his promises. That was everything I needed today. That was everything I needed today. Wow. According to the world, that little boy was not supposed to be going home. But God said different. God said different. He said, no, that one's going home. He said, no. I know y'all can't find what's going on. I know y'all can't fix it, but I can. It's okay. I got it from here. You did your part. You did your part. And I got my children out there praying. I'll take it from here. Oh my God. You know, there's nothing better. There's nothing better because when you're facing something, I want you to remember I'm worshiping the same God that showed up for that little boy. I'm worshiping the same God that brought him through something that doctors were saying it's not going to happen. And you know, we listen to our doctors. If they say you got 2 weeks, we live our life like we got 2 weeks. And God's saying, but I didn't say you had 2 weeks. I am overjoyed. So many parents are burying their children. It's such a blessing. It's such a blessing that she gets to take her baby home. It's such a blessing that she gets to take her baby home. And it's not to say one is more deserving than the other, or God chose to love this one. We don't understand why things are happening the way they're happening, but praise God for this blessing. Let us rejoice for her, for that mother, and with her. Let us give God the praise and the glory and the honor he deserves. My, oh my, he shows up in a mighty way each and every time, each and every time. I just want to share that with y'all. I'm overjoyed. I'm gonna get my praise on. And again, as always, thank you for extending me your grace this morning. Thank you for extending me your grace this morning. God bless y'all. Stay blessed, stay encouraged, and stay intentional.